Alright, here's your warning. You won't be able to save everyone. You might not even be able to save yourself. Welcome home. I am really excited. Scarlet Hollow is another game created by the developers of Slay the Princess, and I like that opening warning. I really hope that was caught on it's caught live. I'm unsure. Sometimes it doesn't show the opening. Yeah. Okay, it was caught. Cool, love to see that. Good, just double checking. Alright, cool. Ooh, what's that sound? Wow. That's cool, I like that. Ooh, I'm ready. I love this art too. I loved the art in Slay the Princess. I know I'm a little early. I just wanted to open it up. I'm like really curious about it. So, with Slay the Princess, we had, ooh, this might be a little loud. I don't know how loud it is. It looks okay. I think that's an okay level. Okay. Let me know though if the sound, if we need to adjust the sound. I'm just gonna pop this here real quick. I'm gonna do my little checks. Alright. I think the sound levels are okay. And my little check did work there. Huzzah. How about Twitch? Twitch was acting up the other day, so that's fine. But yeah, in Slay the Princess, we did get one of the endings, which was really cool. And just, it's so powerful, and I love that. Ooh. But there was so many different options and so many different endings and different ways to play it. Yay! Okay, everything's working. Let's go. I don't know how many people will be here today. This is not a well-known game, at least in the circles that I have seen. So this just may be one of those things that we play on the channel and very few come to, but it seems like something I am gonna love like crazy. It's got overwhelmingly positive reviews. It's a story type game, and I haven't spoiled a darn thing at all about this. It is done in chapters, so it appears. So I think it's still being worked on. I saw an update over in Steam, something about, I think it was like chapter 5. So I'm not sure how far we'll be able to go or what. This is fun. So let's go. Let's oh wait, preferences? Oh wait. Just to double check, there's not anything, I don't think there's anything, should be anything too bad about these developers. Okay, no, I don't have to work on that. Okay, no, I was just checking, making sure we didn't have anything pressing I was gonna have to deal with. Whoa. Oh, your name is. Chron. You live in the city of Pawn. You are right smack in the middle. Select 2 traits. Traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. Oh, interesting. Ooh, I could talk to animals. Mystical, probably, definitely me. Strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. That is definitely the Chronicler of Worlds. That fits me. Puff his nails, the pinnacle of fitness, has an imposing presence that commands the room a mean right hook. You can talk to animals. Animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. Interesting. Street smart. Good at lying, and hard to lie to. Fast talker. You can read people and read the room. No door can hold you. I would like this, except that I hate lies. So I don't particularly want to be a liar. Though it would be nice if it was hard to lie to. Observant with a knack for picking up small details. Empathic, that fits me. Select 2 traits, that's probably this coming too. Book smart. Oh, I can't tell what it says. Okay, let me read it. Well read and rational. Possess a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it. A talented researcher. Hot. Extremely good looking. A natural flirt. People just like you. Probably because you're a good person. Hopefully. Who knows? Empathic. I'll do empathic and mystical. Seems about correct. Alright, let's go. So these are going to open up different dialogue options. That's pretty cool. I like that. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again, and still exhausted. For a moment you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing the bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back to focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought tickets. The funeral of Scarlet. Oh, okay. The funeral of Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Because I'm mystical, I can do this. But it was also more than just the social pressure of the invitation that pushed you to accept it. Something has been tugging you back to this place your entire life. There was no choice to be made, because you were always going to find a way here. So when your cousin called, you knew what had to be done. And now, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. Hey, Tectonic, welcome. The opening to this was really interesting. Hang on, I'll get to that in just a minute. So, the stranger. So anyway, as I was saying... Oh no, he's still here. Okay, no, this is a dialogue thing. Okay, so yeah, so Tectonic, at the very, very beginning, it had me select, not just like my name, where I'm from, and, you know, a gender, which I just chose down the middle, but it had me select 2 traits that will open up certain dialogues. So I could be like powerful and strong, like physical strength. I could be charming or hot. I could be book smart. I chose mystical and empathic. So this is going to be very interesting. These are the 2 I chose. There's like a whole bunch of different traits. Oh, talk to animals was one. I was really thinking about talking to animals. I thought that'd be really interesting to get like some insight that only animals had. But I went with what I went with because I could only choose 2. So, but this is cool. I am ready. This looks like it's going to be really, really good. It's also got overwhelmingly positive reviews. I'm very excited. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking to you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first, you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. I was up in Maryland, looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I can definitely answer to this. I like my hand. I've got, like, this... It looks like I have, like, a it almost looks like a gloved hand, but it also looks like it's just a bone sticking out, and it looks like long fingernails. This is bizarre. Anyway, we all know from Slay the Princess that the hand is indicative of some stuff. So, are you serious? What's wrong with you? Hell yeah! So chaos, my dude. Why are you talking to me? Or remain silent. Okay. I don't mind. I just probably won't be able to focus on it just yet. Go ahead and put it in the chat, and when I can get to a point where I can read some of that, I will. I want to focus on this story first, because it says that I might not be able to even live. And it says that I definitely won't be able to save everybody. So this has already put some high stakes on, like, how to play this game, and this is the very beginning, so I want to focus on it. Oh, Leviathan's nice. Alright. Are you serious? What's wrong with you? This does why are you talking to me? I'm just gonna be like, why are you talking to me? Why wouldn't I talk to you? We're on a bus. Buses are one of the best places to meet new people, hands down. You're the only person left to meet. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance, fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh, fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. Ha! We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that. Really? What the heck? And we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real, and geez. You ever get so mad you just want to, like, kill somebody? Okay. Dear Lord, I am on the bus with a creep today. Hello everyone, how y'all doing today? Oh my gosh, it's been a decent day. How are you doing? Alright. So, I think I'm on the bus with a psychopath, or at least a sociopath at the very least. He definitely seems to be a sociopath. Oh, all the time! Oh, wait, no. Threaten. Yeah, I kind of feel like killing someone right now, actually. You! No, not really. Oh, yeah, all the time. Never followed through with it, though, of course. I'm not sure you should be saying all of this to a stranger. I have never felt that way about another person, and I find it alarming that you have. Smile and pretend he didn't just say that. Let's see, how do I want to play this? Because I'm not going to be able to save everybody, but I do know that my choices are going to be, shoot, I'm already stuck at the very beginning. Posted that, yes, your awesome cake it looked so good. Congratulations on making that birthday cake. It looked awesome. Absolutely, absolutely awesome. And happy birthday again. I'll just keep wishing you happy birthday, because it's your birthday month. Alright. I don't know what this is gonna change, but we know that it shifts things in the stories. Have you been so mad you wanted to just kill somebody? I mean, I have. Sorry, just being honest. But not over something like that. We're just gonna do this for today. You smile and pretend he didn't just say that. I knew you'd get me. We understand each other. Somebody trying to break your heart, that changes a person. Makes them want to do things they never thought they'd want to do. I honestly could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia, be there for it. But I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff, so I might just wind up on the bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. Man, this guy, would you stop talking to me? keen eye. Oh, that's something that probably I can only because I have keen eye. So when I got my traits at the beginning, keen eye was the empathic one, and the mystic one is like being able to have like these insights. Oh, you streamed Elden Ring Night Rain. Awesome. You beat the Dragon Lord. Congratulations. Do you love her enough to make this work? Yeah, you know what? Sure. You were so worked up by the thought of losing her that you threatened to kill her, but now that she's giving birth to your child you created together, you're planning on running off? Even if you love her, think about whether that love is strong enough that you'd be able to handle raising a kid together. Think about how your actions are going to impact his life, and whether removing yourself would be better for him in the long run. He's not even listening to me, he's looking at his phone. Huh, yeah, good stuff to think about. I was hoping that was gonna make you shut up! Oh, he keeps going. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? I didn't. Ha! No need to be nasty, I was just asking. Not like I am gonna follow you off the bus or anything. Good, you're gonna follow me off the bus? So, if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I don't know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way, though come to think of it, I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. That's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see. Oh, there's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see. And there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks. But my buddies got desperate enough to try. Hang on. I haven't heard from them in a while. Now that I think about it, I should see if they're on Facebook, see how they're doing. Alright, so his buddies went off to a place in the hollow, to one of the mines. Let me take a look at this. What's this? Okay, because I wanted to see if maybe I could look back. Oh, hang on. Ah, here we go. Oh, okay, I can't see the choices. That's fine. Alright, so previously, I probably should have read one of my answer choices that I didn't. There was one that I had for Mystical, saying going back home or something. And I just kind of went through it because I already had an answer in mind, but I should have read what it was. Whatever. Ah, hope they didn't die! He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was a lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, have something for you. The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't been eating much, so figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip: sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. Oh, so whatever I put here is gonna decide whether I like peanuts or not. Screw you and screw your peanuts. I'm actually allergic to peanuts. Ooh, that could pose a threat to me. I'll just take the peanuts. You take the peanuts. Thanks, I guess. You're welcome. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, Fred. I got this guy. So, I don't know if you guys, have played Devil Survivor 2, but he reminds me of, I think his name was Joe, from Devil Survivor 2, where he's just like, yeah, just take life as it comes. My girlfriend's in the hospital, but I'm not gonna go see her, because I'm a awful person. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Booze? Joe Mama. Have you played Devil Survivor 2? I love that game. Anyway, it's so old. I don't really expect anybody on here to have played it, but it's of the vein of... It's one of the Shin Megami Tensei games. So it's of the vein of like Persona and stuff. You shall. Ha! It's great. There's a lot of different paths you can choose. Alright. And just like that, the stranger is gone. You'll probably need an emulator. It's, I think, for the DS. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. Alright, so let me read Tectonics here. I figured out that Season 2 of Project Paradox will have a central location that appears in basically every episode. That's a good idea. That way you can have something that like people can reference to in the story while you're building the world. Alright, so Scarlet Hollow, we've got a schedule, arrives Mondays 11 a.m. departs 11:01. You've got 1 minute to get your butt on that bus. Oh, baby. So Boozecast, just to bring you up to speed, this is really just the beginning, but they did warn me at the very, very beginning of this game, that I will not be able to save everybody. Like, just blanket will not be able to save everyone. And then it says you might not even be able to save yourself. So this is really interesting and I'm curious. And the stakes are kind of high, and also you can choose your own traits to open up different dialogue options, which means that no two games are probably going to be the same that you see. So this is cool. I like this. Oh, and it's in chapters. So I think there's like I think it's like 5 chapters out, or the 5th chapter is coming out, something like that. The bus finally comes to stop. It brakes, squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. This is for rent? The place right next to the bus station? Or that is the bus station, I guess? The driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, kicking up a cloud of dust as he pulls away, eager to leave you in this place behind. Hey, Chron! You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Oh, right, I think it was, if I click this, you can see it? Yeah, so, Booze, if I click this, you can see what 2 traits I chose was Mystical and Keen Eye. But there were, like, 7, I think, different traits I could have chose from. 7 or 8 different traits I could have chose from. Something like that. I don't really like what my cousin selected this route to get here. So I'm not really a fan of that. Item. Offer her the boiled peanuts as condolence. Looks like somebody needs a hug. Hey, Tabitha. Or, hey, Tabitha, excuse me. Give her your condolences. Remain silent. She looks annoyed to be here. I'm gonna be a butthole. Looks like somebody needs a hug. I'm so sorry for your loss. Come here, cuz. Bring it in. You go in for a hug. She tries to pull away, but it's too late. You squeeze tightly. Your cousin's squirming in your grip. Okay. Enough. She pulls away from you, dusting off her clothes. Unwanted hugs. Sorry, don't do that, folks. Some people have trauma regarding, touch, but this is my cousin, and so I figure we have some familiarity there. Alright. And, I mean, even then, don't do that, folks. I don't know, I was annoyed with her, so we just went with it. Currently playing Lies of P. Awesome. Something you should know about me is that I am not really a hugger. Never too late to learn! Nah. Oh, sorry, I just thought you might want some comfort considering. I'll just be like, sorry. Sorry, I'll keep that in mind. Good, now come on. Let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Hi, Exodus! Apologies, I meant to properly say hi. I was busy hugging random cousins on my screen. Hi, welcome. So Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip: dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Alright. How are you holding up? I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? Oh, wow. So, the funeral. I can't believe we've never actually met before this. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. You can feel the same careless cruelty in Tabitha's words that your mother would use when she talked about Perlan and the old Scarlets. The wound that tore your family apart runs deep enough that it bled through the generations. So because I'm mystical, I have this option. I won't be able to see any of the other options unless I choose other traits. You sound like my mother right now. She hated this side of the family so much. We don't have to become our parents. There are some things in life we get to choose. Look, I don't know what my mom did to piss off this side of the family, and I know you're going through a lot right now, but that comment was unnecessary. Is there a bad blood between us? You don't know me, and I don't know what my mom's problem was with this side of the family. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. Haha, yeah, Dead Moms Club. Dear Lord. Yeah. You sound like my mother right now. She hated this side of the family so much. We don't have to become our parents. There are some things in life we get to choose. And she chose to leave. Ooh, boy. That's JK. How are you holding up? I guess both members had a club. How are you holding up? Fine. Are you sure? You seem tense. You know you can talk to me, right? I went through something similar when my own mom passed. Okay, but if that ever changes, I'm here for you, alright? Phew, good to hear. I mean, I guess I'm gonna use the ones that are the trait ones, because I'm just curious what they are. She tenses up even more at the mention of your mom before letting out a heavy sigh. Maybe it's a sore spot for her. You quickly apologize. I'm sorry, I know that's probably not what you're looking to hear right now. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine. Really. So, the funeral? It's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Geez, it's almost a whole week. I got here a little early. Since I'm here, do you need any help planning? I know this stuff isn't easy. Have you worked out all the details yet? Alright, do you need any help planning? Let me offer to help, I guess. It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and actually do this one because I'm curious. So, we're both members of Dead Moms Club now, right? Your cousin looks to you with an icy glare. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. You're really not going to drop it, are you? She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. Nice. I have killed all chances with her. That's fine, whatever. Alright. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up to the steep mountain road. That was probably a very bad option to pick, but I was just like, you know, like, okay, so there's a thing is that you can sometimes when really awful tragedy strikes, you can use dark humor to kind of get out of it or deal with it. And some people do that and others don't. And I figured I may as well go ahead and find out what side she's on. And I'm like, not that side. All right. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to someone used to cramped apartments in Gray City. Someone used to, I guess, cramp apartment. Someone used to cramped apartments in the Gray City. Okay, I'm used to. Okay, got it. I was like, what? Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare to what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it, perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something you should have left to rot a long, long time ago. Something that should have been left to rot a long time ago. Ooh, look at this decor. What? On the doggo! And ladies with the umbrellas. I'm sorry, what's going on here? Is that supposed to indicate like an angel or something? It just looked like an owl with a human face. Okay. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold of the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. And I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. I'm so sorry, but why am I going to be living in this extremely dilapidated ruin of a house? And why is it still... I am so sorry. Lie. It's beautiful and clean. No. This place is falling apart. I thought y'all were loaded. Can't afford to fix this dump? So you live here? I'm sorry, let me just be I would be frank. Hang on. Of course you know this place is falling apart. You live here, dude? Yeah, and I'm letting you stay here for free, so mind your manners. Or did your mother not teach you about those? Let's just get the tour over with. Follow me. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor. You do your best to trace your steps. What does that say? Something electric. General Electric. Okay. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. And you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tips. Some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Alright. Interesting. So I've probably like screwed myself up really badly because I didn't pay attention to the last tip and chose all of the answer choices. Someone cleans this place? You said someone actually cleans this place. Have you ever actually seen that happen, or does this person just say they did it and leave? You know what? I've already been a butthole. I may as well continue. Is there somewhere in town to buy food? Is there somewhere in town to buy food? Let me find this out before I make you so mad you're not gonna talk to me. I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town to buy groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Who wants to eat peanut butter and jelly for every single meal for an entire week? Child! You and your attitude can go walk out this door. Dear Lord. Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, though, so I wouldn't be going with you. Good! I don't care! Don't come with me! General store, how very folksy. I mean... like... Like, she bought my... Okay, so, like, to her merit, she bought my ticket here, but she bought my ticket that got me on a bus that went to every seedy depot possible. And then I'm living in this place with her in this apparent home that's dilapidated. I'm not gonna fault you for your dilapidated home so much, I guess. That's fine. But, like, you're gonna add to that being an a-hole. And you're gonna, like, we haven't ever met each other, and your first impression is, I hate you. And I'm like, okay, fine. I shall hate you back, I guess. Like, you dishing it. Like, oh my gosh. And I came over here. I didn't have to. Although, according to the mystical side of me, apparently I did. I won't be going with you. Oh, but I'm your guest. Who cares? I don't care. Please don't come with me. General store? How very folksy. I don't care. I'm not talk bad about that. Oh, I didn't actually budget for groceries. No, of course I would have budgeted. Sweet, thanks. Hey, Afro, what's up? Chron? Sweet, thanks. Cool, good talk. Look, you're gonna be an a-hole. I'm gonna be an a-hole back. What if I want ice cream? I don't care. I don't need your stupid ice cream. But you know what? You're gonna be a butt. I'm gonna be a butt back. You said someone actually cleans this place. Have you actually seen that happen? Or does this person just say they didn't leave? And yeah, I said it to your face. B. Oh, I keep a close watch on Janie. She cleans. Maybe it's not up to your sleek city standards, but this is an old house in the country. There's a level of dirt and grime you have to learn to live with. Do you actually expect me to eat here? Y'all could try a little harder, though. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna let it go. Yeah, alright, whatever. Wonderful. Now that you're done insulting my kitchen, do you have any other questions before we move on to the next part of the tour? Awesome! I love PB&J! How'd you know that was my favorite? That smile can't be real. Get your cousin to flash her pearly whites. The picture I got on that achievement is so bogus! She's a butt wagon. You a butt wagon! Look at that face! Oh, I didn't, but good for you. Alright, let's go. I don't care about your stupid ice cream. What's next on the tour? Bathroom, follow me. Great! It's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat kitty on the counter. Is that your cat? Pet the cat. Before following your cousin down the hall, you decide to pet the cat. She bites you hard and hisses violently, Tabitha's eyes. As you've now learned, you should not pet Frou-Frou. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Come on. Bathroom awaits. Kitty bit me. That's fine. Pet kitty. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Alright, guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. Alright! Potty time! Alright. It is a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched on the corners of the room. Mystery stains paint the floor. Oh boy. Joy. Holla. Whoop whoop. Explore and lie. What a nice bathroom. That's the worst bathroom I've ever seen. Wait, you sure the toilet works? Who exactly uses this bathroom? Who exactly uses this bathroom? Guests. Wait, are you sure the toilet works? Yes, why wouldn't it? The water bill gets paid, therefore the toilet works. Now do your business so we can move on. But it's so crusty. It's fine, don't be so dramatic. This is the worst bathroom I have ever seen. You can practically hear Tabitha roll her eyes at you from the other side of the bathroom wall. Look, it's long gone that we were ever going to be friends, baby. You gonna get some claps back. I'm petty. Gotta go for a bit, might be back. Cool. Have fun. Keep writing. I think your stories are awesome. It'd be a lot nicer if Janie didn't have a policy about bathrooms. She cleans mine, but refuses to do more than that. So you can blame her for the state of the place. Can I use your bathroom instead? No. Now hurry up and do your business so we can move on with our lives. Ugh. It's the toilet seat. Holy no! Oh! No! Bug skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. Dear Lord! No! You know what? You know what? I'm good. I'm gonna go outside. If there's already bugs, I'm gonna just go outside, I guess, at this point. The hell? What the? Ew! Do I have an option to clean this? You know what? I am so good. I'm gonna figure out a way. You aren't desperate enough for this. You know, on second thought, I don't need to go. You might as well try since we're here. Look, is there another damn bathroom? There's my bathroom, and there's my departed mother's, but this one is the guest bathroom, so you should get used to using it. No, I'm good. I'm good. You still gotta go, but it can wait until later. I'm gonna sneak out to the garden, baby. I'm good. Yeah, you know what? I'm so good. Burn it with fire. Next up, the guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm so cool. Also, hi. What's up? Is it Alistim? What's up? Or Ali Istim? I'm here for however we say that. Hi, Ali. This is ridiculous. I don't do that. I don't do none of that. Y'all can guest my foot. I'm not guest. You want me to freaking sit on some roaches? I'm not doing that. What the heck? I'm gonna get myself some, like... I need a tetanus shot. Like, 5 tetanus shots to deal with that. What? That's so gross. Anyway, that's fine. You and Tabitha briefly returned to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reached the guest room. Dear Lord. Oh my gosh, look at that dead-eyed face, the same as yours. Is that your mom? Alright, this is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last night. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you'd better be grateful. Child? Better be what? Alright, because I'm mystical, I'm able to understand this. An unmistakable stain coats this room. Someone has died here. No people have died in here. Ooh, interesting. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. Anyway, to anybody who is new, like Ollie or anybody, these are my stats. So I could choose 2 traits at the very, very beginning. Those are the 2 that I chose. So I have certain insights that I will only have on this route that I won't have if I use another route. So play this game for yourself and choose the other routes if you want. Find out what those are. Alright, so I can explore mystical and keen eye. Interesting. People have died here, haven't they? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Obviously people have died here. Alright, so what's with all the boxes? Old family stuff. Offer to help move them. Do you need help moving them? Tabitha eyes you up and down for a moment. No. Oh my gosh! Tabitha, this is so great! Way nicer than I'm used to, I guess, is what I should say. You know what? I do not care. What a dump. I hate it. It seems a little dusty. This room is nice, thank you, with a lie. Or, who used to sleep here? I'm gonna ask who used to sleep here. Like I said, this house is almost 150 years old. Many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here. Carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Oh my gosh, you're such a butt. You're such a butt. You are such a butt. This is great! You know what? I'm gonna say it, and I don't care if the sarcasm comes across. I'm just gonna say it. This is great! Way nicer than I'm used to. I can't say I'm surprised. Each and every piece of furniture in this room is genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations. This is not an IKEA bedroom or whatever there's such nonsense you're used to in the city. Interesting. Alright, well, I'll get started then. Follow me, I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. Alright. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Oh, you got another tip thing. Maybe I should save before I do the stupidity of the tips that I keep screwing up. Alright. Some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths. Some right away, others down the line. Interesting. Well, I have keen eye, so I want to see what that is. You know, we don't have to inherit our parents' bad blood. We can start fresh now that it's just us. Yeah, you don't have to be a jackbutt. That's what we're saying. Yes, okay. We're not our parents. There are some things in life we can choose. Fine, whatever. If I choose to say that I will stop bringing it up, if I choose to say that, will you stop bringing it up every time we have a conversation? Look, I'm sorry I've been testy since you got here, but you aren't exactly one to talk. Clearly you and I have very different opinions of hospitality. Yeah, clearly. Maybe we can start fresh tonight. Just stay out of my hair until then, okay? I have work to do. Okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. I can work with that. Just whatever this BS was, it could stop. Because wanting me to sit on some roaches, baby, we're gonna have a problem. We need to fix this whole relationship so I can have a potty. Like an actual potty. Like a toilet that works and doesn't have bugs in it. Anyway. What kind of work do you do? Where are you going? What am I supposed to do while you're gone? Are you sure you can't take the day off? What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate if you didn't keep me for long. I didn't know you owned the coal mine. Actually, can I come watch? I'm curious. Hang on, let me see that. Hashtag girl boss? You're gonna say hashtag girl boss? That's so demeaning. Alright, anyway. What sounds, that sounds pretty impressive and exciting. Good for you. Sounds pretty boring. Don't you ever think about I can read. Don't you ever think about things you could be doing with your life that might give you a better sense of purpose than running a coal mine? That's kind of rude. Well, that's kind of sad. Ew, gross. Running a coal mine has got to be one of the most ethically and physically vile jobs on the planet. Vile. Okay, vile jobs on the planet. That's what we're talking about. Alright. I'm gonna say, can I come watch? Sure, can I come watch? What? No. The mine is dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job. Okay. I didn't know you owned the coal mine. Sounds pretty impressive and exciting. Good for you. Sounds pretty boring. Um... I'll do explore just because. I didn't know you owned the coal mine. We don't own the coal mine. I own the coal mine. Your side of the family forfeited any claim to it years ago. Sounds boring. Sounds impressive and exciting. Good for you. I mean, I guess I could try to butter her up. I want that toilet. Sounds impressive and exciting. Good for you. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't think of it as exciting the same way I don't think of cleaning a toilet or painting a wall as exciting. It's a task. A task that could be done, like cleaning a toilet. I'm just gonna be on that for a minute. It's fine. I want a toilet. One of those tasks could use more doing. Yes! Toilets! Toilet! Toilet! You know what? Let me not go for that because I'm probably gonna miss my toilet. Let me do healthy mindset. I want that toilet. I will kowtow. I shall bow down. You will give me a toilet. That's a healthy mindset. Yeah, exactly. Would I rather be doing something else with my life? Maybe. But I know I had to take over the company. So why think about other stuff I could be doing? I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. We'll see. There's a lot of things that need to get done this week. Your cousin leaves through the front door. And now it's just you. You and this sprawling, decrepit estate. And a bathroom that she is not currently taking a look at, and I will go to. Alright. Go to the forbidden wings of the estate. I just want a potty. I just want a potty. I just want a toilet that's not riddled with bugs. Let's... You know what? Save. I just want a potty. Just give me a toilet. Alright, so I'm gonna go straight for the forbidden wings of the estate. Bye! With Tabitha gone, there is nothing stopping you from going to the forbidden wings of the estate. Took no time! Look, my excuse is I needed a bathroom. That's my excuse. Except for the locks and chains, sealing them shut. I could settle into my room. I don't want a PB&J. Except I do want a kitty. You cute little kitties over there. Let's go to town. Let's see if town has a toilet. I'm literally just on the search for a bathroom. With your cousin gone, there's nothing for you to really do here. You drop your bags off in your room and head out to explore the town. We're on a mission for a toilet. Hopefully they have a bathroom. That doesn't look like this. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Though bizim her mother's funeral isn't exactly the best time for that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Probably the only time. Honestly, I don't think we're ever going to meet each other again. We've had our whole lives and never met each other at all, somehow. It's really pretty out here. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. I wonder if we, like, took time in the house to, like, settle in and get PB&J. I wonder if we did all that. If we went into town after that, the town would be, like, dark or whatever. Finally, you made it back to town. The holler, as that guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Yeah, it looks like there's no business here. Oh, hello. Boo! It's a doggo! Gretchen! Hi! I like your doggo. Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. Pet the dog. A pug! She's so cute! Tell me more about this wonderful creature! I don't do well with dogs. Is that supposed to be a dog? Introduce yourself. A pug! She's so cute! I love pugs! Thanks, she is cute. Aww, there's a doggo. Sure, most of her teeth have fallen out and she's got a couple weird growths, but for a 17-year-old pug, that's pretty good. Aww, it's amazing! 17, that's incredible! It sure is. I'm hoping she beats the current record holder and makes it to 19. Or, better yet, 20. The more we get together, the more time we get together, the better. Isn't that right, Gretch? Aww. But what am I doing? I got so caught up in the excitement of meeting someone new that I entirely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in Holler. The Holler, excuse me. Every now and then, there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Item, offer the boiled peanuts. Introduce yourself. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. It's none of your business. What? We're fine! Yeah, I'm just gonna introduce myself. Hi, I'm Chron. He must be Tabby's cousin, right? That's the only person I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her, all alone up in that big house. Chicken butt! All of that I'm totally happy with, I'm just gonna override it. And to be honest, I've been a little worried. Okay, so... I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something, so... Yeah, no, actually, I would like to understand that. Why do you want to know? I don't know how she's doing. The real Tabitha is buried under whatever icy front she's putting on. True! Oh, Mystical and Keen! Oh, there are certain ones that are like double? Oh, you made a new song? Awesome! Post it in the Discord. I'll take a look at it when we're done with the stream. So, that's cool. So we can do like little pair things. So, like, depending on what you get, if you have like 2 of certain ones, there's like blended options. That's cool! I'm gonna play the heck out of this game. I'll be playing this like not like live. I don't know if this is gonna necessarily make a good live stream for, you know, multiple streams. But I do want people to take a look at this game. This looks really good, and I think you should take your time with this game and learn all the different answer choices and stuff like that. This has so much content to it that you can just so many hours of gameplay to it that you can just do. It's so cool. So Mystical says, I don't know the real Tabitha, it's just a mask, and Kian says she's putting up a front. She seems alright. Even though we just met a couple of hours ago, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about her. Is she always so, you know? Why do you care? She's awful. I want to do this one. I don't know how she's doing. Fusion! Make a menu option that requires 2 traits. I don't know how she's doing. The real Tabitha's buried somewhere under whatever icy front she's putting on. Whoever she is. I don't think many people get to actually see that person. She's always been a little rough around the edges. To be honest, it's always been hard to tell if that's just the way she is or if she's been putting on an act her whole life. To think she's been up in that mansion all by herself. I'm glad you're here. You being in town will probably do her some good, even if she doesn't think so herself. Tabby and I got a little close when we were both in the school's production of Midsummer Night's Dream. Ooh, I'm pretty sure that's gotta be like if they're addressing that here, just writing wise, I would say that would probably be some kind of adjacent to the story that they're telling, which is interesting. So, just a heads up. I like that. That's cool. I was Puck and she was mustard seed. As you might have expected. She was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up quite a bit in the end. But then she graduated and that was that. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. Also, I need a bathroom! I need a bathroom! I need a bathroom! Whoever's in my house is like, you have a bathroom, literally in your room. Please just use it. Alright. I was just on my way to the diner for coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat. No, don't say biscuit! Ah! Sorry, anybody who was here for kindergarten. If you were here for the kindergarten streams, her holding a dog and talking about eating biscuits is brings up some drama. That's fine. Alright. Biscuits, your treat. Hell yeah! Sure, why not? I'm not really hungry. It was nice meeting you. I'll be on my way. I think I'm just going to wander for a bit. Thanks for the offer, though. I'll pass. I should go. Turn around and leave without saying anything. Dear Lord. Sure. Why not? You know what? Let me be enthusiastic. Biscuits, your treat. Hell yeah! Awesome. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, she seems cool, man. I like her. Aww, this cute little kid. Pick a nose. Sorry, that's a really bad thing to do. Don't do that. Winnie's winning smile. Huh. Free. Ha! Fancy city coffee. Sausage biscuit special. Sunday pancake special and bottomless coffee. Let's go. Fancy city coffee. Fancy city coffee. What's the difference between the fancy city coffee and the bottomless regular coffee? I like this whole drawing right here. The stance, the firm, like this firm stance, and like the way the clothes, and the hair. It looks good. I'm so sorry. I just artistically, that's just such a really good picture. All right. Anyway, the pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Hi. Hi, everyone. I'm Chron. What are you looking at? Quietly slide into the nearest booth, silently stare back at the patrons. Yes! I'll just stare right back at you, how you like it. Nah, this is what I do every single time I fight any enemy ever. Hi, I'm Chron! Hi everyone, I'm Chron, just new to town for the funeral. Before anyone responds, you and Stella casually slide into the booth, pretending the whole town didn't just gawk at you like a sideshow attraction. I introduced myself. Y'all all want to introduce yourselves in a round robin? Because let's go. Stupid. That's fine. Anyway. Looks like your entrance was a little more dramatic than you were expecting, huh? That's fine, I'm awesome. I'm used to people staring. Anyway, folks around here don't meet many strangers as is. And with and with who you're related to, well, let's just say you'll be the talk of the town for a while. Keen eye. As you settle into the booth, you can't help but pick up some of the murmurs of the conversations around you. Listen in, it's something I can do with a keen eye. Stella turns to Gretchen while you take a quick look around the diner. At the counter, two policemen and a woman are you assume to be the owner, shooting sidelong glances in your direction while whispering to each other. Vivian's kid. Never thought we'd actually meet them. Looks so much like her. Oh yeah, those eyes are unmistakable. That haunted look. I have a bird for you. If you want one, I'm just saying. I always thought it'd go away once she finally got out of this town, but I guess unhappiness was baked into her DNA. Go F yourself, woman! Excuse you, did I not just introduce myself and I said, hey, what a wonderful kind of day? Alright, whatever, fine. Your face! My whole foot in your face! Whatever, it's fine. A young mother and her syrup-stained child sit at the table across from you. Mommy, who's that? Don't stare, Tulip. That's Miss Tabitha's cousin. Oh, so that's why they look so sad? I would look sad, too, if I had to have Miss Tabitha as a cousin. Do you think Tabitha's cousin is mean, too? I mean, I can't blame you for that. You're a little kid, and also, those are the connections I would probably make. Sorry. Alright. I don't know. I'll find out next time I go visit Miss Tabitha. Are you gonna finish your pancakes? They're almost cold, Sweet Pea. We've got to get home to help Daddy. In the far back corner, a man sits alone at a small table, sipping coffee and reading the paper. Why are strangers who wander into town never gorgeous blonde ladies of an appropriate age? Why is it always coal boys, punks, or whippersnappers? Excuse me, but I am gorgeous. Do you not see the gorgeous but not appropriate of any sort for you? I don't really care about that. Don't care about that. You don't need I don't want none of that. I want none of you. I don't know why you think any gorgeous of an appropriate age lady is going to be after that, but that's fine. Anyway, whatever. Lastly, a group of coal miners sat hunched around the corner booth, readily scarfing down heaping plates of food. So that's the boss cousin. There's that funeral this week, if I'm remembering right, for old Miss Perlan. May she rot in peace. That's nice. Oh, let the lady rest. Zax, you shouldn't speak ill of the dead, no matter how foul they were, especially before they've been so much as laid to rest. If you'd have been around in her heyday, you'd be speaking ill. So I lost my OBS for a whole second there. I think we're back. Alright, am I back? I lost OBS for a minute. I think it's back. I'm hoping it's back. Is it back? To make sure the... back. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna refresh this real quick. Okay. Yep, no, it's back. Okay, cool. Alright, that appeared on there. Sorry about that. That was fun. I love when that happens. That's my favorite. Let me make sure this is working over on Twitch. Because Twitch was, Being a little booty. Yep, cool. All good. Alright, let's go. I don't know why my connection's been doing that. It did that yesterday too. I'm gonna check and see what's going on with my provider. Alright. Hey Stella. I went ahead and fixed you up a cup. Cup of coffee. They quietly placed a cup of coffee in front of Stella. And here's some bacon for the little lady. Aww. Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Tip. You can hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the text box. Oh, they're like, here you go. If you want to see this cute little pug be cute, let's go. Oh, it's horrible. Anything for you? Anything for you? The name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. Item Explorer. Offer your boiled peanuts. I'm gonna wait till I know somebody likes boiled peanuts, okay? Isn't bacon bad for dogs? Curious. Isn't bacon bad for dogs? Dogs love bacon. Can't say no to a face like that. Gretchen's like one of those 110-year-old ladies who's had a daily glass of wine her whole life. So why stop now? Maybe it's been the secret to her longevity. Anyways, don't worry. I always keep an eye on her diet. I gotta go in a sec. Anything you want? I'm still here. Stella, she's buying, so I'll have everything. Please and thank you. That's off. And a biscuit and a coffee. Could I have a biscuit and coffee, please? I heard they were really good. Best of county. Avery pours a fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring the coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. Oh, well, that was sweet, I guess. Before you have a chance to respond, they're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyway, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slump around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure in the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. I like those. Let's go. This is a reading adventure. Which no one will come to, but I love it, so I do these for me. I did say this was my Christmas present to me, was doing Slay the Princess, and this apparently as well. I wish more people enjoyed narrative stuff, but it is what it is. I did enjoy it. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, and so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. And what was that the other night? Because there's something on Wednesdays too, I forgot. Wednesday is Janie. I'm pretty sure this is important, right? So, Saturday... Avery's throwing a party on Saturday. That was the waiter. And then there's the weekly Sunday potluck. Okay, cool. So we'll just have to remember that there are certain things we can do around the town. I need y'all to stop whispering about me so obviously. Anyway, whatever. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Is the potluck like a church thing? Sounds neat. Maybe I'll check it out. Not gonna lie, none of these really strike me. Well, no. Is the potluck like a church thing? Would it be weird for me to come by? I don't know what I said. Would it be weird for me to come if I'm not a member? No, the Sunday thing is coincidental. It's actually hosted by the library. Not too many people go to church around here, if being honest. Isn't this like the rural south? Oh, that's a shame. Hell yeah, religion sucks. I'm curious. Isn't this like the rural south? That's gotta be unusual. I know. We must seem like such heathens. There are plenty of God-fearing folks in town. They just aren't the biggest fan of the local church. Well, the building's okay, but the pastor is another story. There's just something a little off about the guy, a little creepy. You'll get what I mean if you ever meet him. Good to know, and unfortunately, you probably will. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? Keen eye. I could do that again. Honestly, I like using these like little keen eye stuff. I don't know what these are. I kind of assumed I'd be spending my time trying to help Tabitha, but with how quickly she ran off today, I'm not sure that's enough for a full schedule. I'm sure I'll be able to occupy myself. Honestly, no clue. What's it to you? We just met. Oh my gosh, you don't have to be an a-hole. I could play the a-hole route of this and just close off everything and probably lose everybody's life, including my own. I don't know what big thing I'm supposed to watch out for, but Pastor seems like one of the things I'm gonna have to watch out for. And probably something is going on in the mines, probably. Do you have something in mind? Something's telling me this is a loaded question. Was I being that obvious? My job means I spend a lot of time in the woods with the camera, and it's always better when someone else is there. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns with biscuits. Here's your biscuit. Winnie says it's on the house. She sends her condolences. Oh, well thanks. Thanks, it looks great. You didn't have to do that. What do I look like, a charity case? I'll just say thanks, it looks great. Thanks, Avery, it looks great. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate, fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. A warmth emanates from its surface. You don't even need to taste it to know that it is good. Divinity given buttery form. Divine butter. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended on a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. I want a biscuit! Lie, I've had better. Why would I do that? Whoa, it's the best biscuit I've ever had. So I'll say it much. I'll just say, whoa, it's a really good biscuit, man. Ah, I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. You're the only person I know who's been on the news. If that's not famous, I don't know what it is. Celis dies. I'm a YouTuber. Really? Hi! I like you. Wait, what? What kind of videos do you do? Wow, that's rad. Oh, okay. How does that make you money? Question. I'd like to know. A message. It's fine. You and everyone else. I see. So what kind of videos do you do? Cool, what kind of videos do you do? She hunts cryptids. Let's go! You should really check out her channel, Chron. It's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be that river one. You know, the controversial one? Oh yeah! The Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it really wound up doing numbers. So, the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts, though, thought they were something big. Thought they saw something big and weird at the Catawba River. And that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Ooh. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in the river. Ah, thank you for the ban. Appreciate that. Alright. Despite the shaky camera footage, you clearly make out the shape of the creature's head and its relative body proportions. You're pretty sure it's a cat, and a big one at that. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I'd seen. I also had someone say it was a dog, even a capybara, that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. I'm still not sure what it was, but I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. Keen eye. Looks like a big cat. God, I could just say, that's an honest-to-God cryptid there. Oh yeah, totally a dog. Wait, or a beaver? Hold on. Whatever it is, you should leave it alone. I don't believe in cryptids. I don't not believe in cryptids. Take care of them. Thank you, Exodus. It looks like a big cat. See, it's got those little kitty ears right there. Maybe it's a mountain lion. No, no way. It is absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found Jack squat. And there's no reason one would be swimming in the river like this. They're not fans of water. And the body is too long. No way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. There are always people keeping those things as exotic pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Oh, sewer gator type situation. Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come along. I do, baby! Give me that content! It's pretty easy. It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have a camp anywhere. Have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go. Wait, what? Hang on. I'm gonna go after the. Oh, after the. Okay, there's someone. Hey, wait, no spoilers. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends anyway. See y'all around. Now the coast is clear. I'm gonna go after the skunk ape. Interesting. Tell me more. Ew, stinky. What's skunk ape? Isn't that just worse Bigfoot? Okay, interesting. Tell me more. Well, it's kind of like Bigfoot, only smellier. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida. But while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck, playing tug-of-war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So, what do you say? Want to tag along? Sure! Hold the camera for me while I narrate a darkening sky, that sort of thing. Yeah! That depends. Will Gretchen be there? Absolutely. Against my better judgment, yes. It's not like I have anything else to do on. Are you nuts? Absolutely not. Are you actually asking me, a stranger, to follow a girl I just met into the woods unknown at night and chase after a dangerous beast? I'm gonna have to decline. I was gonna say all of that and say, like, yes, absolutely. What are you talking about? Of course. Those are check all the boxes. How about a rain check? I'm still trying to get the lay of the land here. I don't know. Still, I'm kind of wiped. I think I'm good. Sure, Tabitha's expecting me home. Tabitha doesn't care. Just straight up no or remain silent. I love that remain silent is always a thing here. Against my better judgment. Yeah, I don't have any better judgment. Absolutely. What are you talking about? Let's go. Absolutely, I'm going, baby. That's great. It's been a while since I've had anyone besides Gretchen out with me. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'll kind of be like a blast from the past. I miss those two. Our videos were terrible. Yeah, my life is fun videos were needed more to them, but they were so fun and so genuine. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. Though, I guess Kanika has to get out of the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. Has to close out the general store tonight, so it's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out to the cave, if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Stella pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings. Hang on, whoops. Ah, I see that you posted. I shall definitely take a look at it later. Reese! Dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by, or...? Oh, okay. If you're really sure, but if you change your mind... Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the Blitz tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. They're Tabitha's cousin? I know. Yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for that skunk ape. We could take the easier trails. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I could take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week, and we can have more low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring them. Yeah, talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Oof. What happened? Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Did he ask you to bring me to his house? Is he okay? Uh... I'll ask, is he okay? Is he okay? He's not feeling well, that's all. He had a lot going on in the past, gosh, 10 years or so. But I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious. You'd love him. Oh, poor guy's going through some stuff. We should swing by his place sometime this week. Ig, haven't I met enough people already? Oh my gosh! Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm down. Let's go. Awesome. I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika is much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. But friendship can wait. We've got a skunk ape to hunt. Yeah, let's go. So, we should probably head out if we want to make it up to the mountain before it's too dark. Come on. Let's blow this popsicle stand. So I wonder if, at the beginning, if we had stayed at the house and settled into the room and got the PB&J, if we later decided to go to town, it would be too late for us to even meet and do any of this. But then what would we have been able to do that we wouldn't have been able to do if we did? You know, like, I'm curious about that. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. Leave a tip. Leave a generous tip. You can't afford to leave a tip. Don't leave a tip. You didn't even spend any money. Okay, this is literally me. If you, I like to leave generous tips. I know that this is different in a whole bunch of different countries or different places. I don't like that the tip system exists because it cuts into people's ability to make money. Like, pay them a living wage, and then if we feel like giving a tip as well, we can. I prefer that. I prefer that the companies pay your workers a living wage instead of being like, oh, you'll make tips. That's so stupid. Forcing people to tip to let your that's so stupid. But I do like to leave a generous tip, especially when there's something like this where you just, like, first of all, she took care of me, so I didn't have to pay any money for that. And then Avery was really pretty cool to me, even though everybody else was kind of a butt. Yeah, I'm thankful. Here you go. Reach in your pocket and pull out a crumpled $5 bill. You know, it's a bit more than one would expect to get from such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you got it. You smooth out the bill before placing it on the table inconspicuously. Aw, that's awesome of you. Avery will appreciate it, I'm sure. Stella turns to leave the diner with you following close behind. Oh, I'm gonna kill that doggy! This is pretty. Oh, I love this! I love the like shape of all this. Oh, this is giving me some Edith Finch vibes and Series of Unfortunate Events book 3. Book 3, I think. But this is so cool. 2 or 3? It's 3. Um, I hadn't even I hadn't been very cold when we first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow. Um, and you see your oh, it hadn't been okay, but and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know. Oh, and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of a monster. Yeah, I got no problem with that. You feel a sense of foreboding, mystical. Uh-oh, my mystical senses are tingling, and it says that there's a sense of foreboding. It's probably a bad idea. I do indeed feel that sense of foreboding because I'm mystical, but I don't have a problem with it. Oh, but I should open up the thing. I don't care. This is technically me. I feel calm in this situation. Even when it's foreboding, I feel calm. Let's go. Strangely calm. The setting sun paints beautiful colors in the sky. Fresh air fills your lungs, and pleasant songs of crickets trill around you as night descends. This is where you're supposed to be, with Stella by your side, a sweet smile on her face, and Gretchen, plodding along in front without a care in the world. I mean, that was probably the wrong answer, but that's how I would feel in this situation. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be much worse. It's just nice to feel the chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry, that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Are you really expecting to find anything out here? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing. Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here, other than cryptids? What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here? Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw. There's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. Is that a thing? Alright. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, so not sure it's gonna count as anything weird anymore. That's bizarre to watch, though. Oh, I'm sorry, Tetanus Lake? That's definitely it. Is it tetanus? Because that my brain just said tetanus. That's fine. That's definitely the weirdest. It's a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old tetanus. Pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage with grass and trees growing in it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped in. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. It's all stuff from the 50s too, which is super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? Like, you know, ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity, but nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera and an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or creaky floorboard. When all's said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. This dog I'm noticing is doing different things, like sniffing over here and, changing directions. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are truly hauntings out there, but if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves I kind of lump in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there actually were people out there who turned into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. Honestly, you don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. Fun fact, in actual Christianity, hell is not supposed to be for people, it's supposed to be for the devil and his demons and followers, and then only those who just decided to choose him. It wasn't meant for humans, and it's not like the devil rules over hell and is like, the king of hell or some BS. That's not how it works. It's a place of torture for him, not for us. That's interesting. But anyway, off we go. So let's hope all of that's just bunk, am I right? So, alright, what about aliens? Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real. They have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. We're not alone out here, but everything is cut from the same cloth. What else does he say? Just what the government wants you to think. I have absolutely no opinion. No, good. We're not alone out here, but everything is cut from the same cloth. Whoa! you gotta meet my friend Kanika's mom. You two get along. Are you really expecting to find anything out here? Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? Just curious. Let me think. There was that one time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. Okay, Doggo looks really worried right now and keeps looking over there. But he was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine, and his leg only took a week or two to heal. All in all, not too bad. Can't click over here or anything. There's nothing I can click on up here. Not like a search and find. But this dog has been sniffing over in this direction. There is something happening over there. So I guess there was also that time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of Wampas cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out that the Wampas cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie, she is not. Lassie, she is not. It took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later, and I was right as rain. So, it could have been a lot worse. Oh, and there was that time I accidentally stumbled onto old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. But that happens to everyone sooner or later. I'd barely count it. Oh yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. I'm sorry, did you say you almost got shot? Are you sure it's safe here? Oh. You know, I'm a little surprised to see you get cold feet. I know we just met, but I had pegged you for pretty adventurous. I really wouldn't worry about Duke, though. He might be a little jumpy, but he means well, and these trails are a ways off from his farm. And if it makes you feel any better, I've been out on the trails with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the woods when he walks. We'll hear him long before he sees us, and the wildlife isn't anything to be afraid of either. The worst I've seen up here is the occasional black bear, and even they scare easy. Sure, sometimes worrying can help you prepare for something, but we're as prepared as we can be. I even carry bear mace. And if you're as prepared as can be, why give in to anxiety when you can have fun instead? Anyway, all this is to say we're good, don't worry. Did you hear that? Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were some creature of the darkness. Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now what the hell are you looking for way out here? Skunk ape. Sorry I asked. And who's this you got suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick, you aren't... Is that... Yep. I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Another stranger. Another opportunity for a salty introduction. You want some boiled peanuts? I said I'd wait till there was somebody who wanted them, but... You want some boiled peanuts? You hold out the slippery bag in front of Duke. It's grown quite fragrant since you first put it into the rucksack, like the scent of old beer, but you're pretty sure that's what it's supposed to smell like? Boiled peanuts. For your backpack? No, I'm all set, thank you. You know, I was thinking if anybody was just gonna randomly take a bag of peanuts. Now both of y'all head on back to town, you hear? It's best you steer well clear of the area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter. It won't be too appreciative if a couple fools with cameras scare away the more sensitive wildlife. Oh, what are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera away. Aw, come on, Duke. Maybe I can help you out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did. But I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chunkabungas, what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I lost three this week and can't afford to lose many more. Huh, I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Now, see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. Ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Dude, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. They're sneaky, and of course, you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't have been anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and even those were iffy. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTubes saying some river monsters spotted by a couple of school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed, yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your videos. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of these woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home, stay out of the woods tonight. As Duke's words leave his mouth, an existential dread begins to pull at your chest. Something is waiting for you deeper in the woods. Whatever it is, the three of you are bound to beat it. It will change you forever. Okay, well I have no choice then, apparently. Interesting. So according to the mystical side of me knows something's about to happen. I don't think this night ends well. And it will change you forever. Ooh, dear. Don't butt in. This is between Duke and Stella. Can you just buy more chickens? Right on, Duke. Kill the mountain lion. I don't think this night ends well. How would you know? I go hunting in these woods all the time. Night, day, possums, bears. Don't make any difference. Even a mountain lion would stand a chance against the ingenuity of man here. Unless it's not a mountain lion. Oh, don't you get started again. If your daddy could hear you now going on about ghouls, goblins, using what he taught you to run around these woods like some kind of paranormal investigator. Do you want that to be his legacy, girl? And besides, you know my boy Bo and me are headed down to the state fair to show off Big Betty this week. Who's Big Betty? Is that one? Oh, is that a chicken? We'll be gone days, and the chicken coop might as well be a big all-you-can-eat sign if I don't nip this in the bud tonight. You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. You know I have to put out a video by tomorrow evening. As Stella and Duke both root themselves in their stubborn insistence, the feeling from before gains form and clarity. Something fated has been locked in stone. Somebody here is going to die tonight. Oh my gosh! What if I never did this and I never came to the woods here? They wouldn't have died. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's been locked in stone! No! Hey God, I'm curious. So what happens? I'm just curious if it'll do the same thing if I do this. I'm not gonna change it. I'm gonna go right back to this. I'm just curious if it does. I'm curious how the game works. So what happens if I don't say that? Oh, there's not really another option. Whatever the three of you are bound to mean is changed daily. What? If you find a mountain lion, don't kill it. If there are any in the Appalachians, they might be highly endangered. Killing one might actually be a crime. At the very least, it'd be a crime against nature. A crime? And what about the crimes committed against me and my chickens? He's just trying to eat. Ain't murder one of the worst crimes you can commit? I'm just serving justice. It's not justice! He's just trying to eat! An eye for an eye, a life for life. Can't you just use a tranquilizer or something? Something non-lethal? It won't bring your chickens back, but it'll cause the potential extinction of a subspecies. Oh. Right, let me just go to my truck, get my tranquilizer gun, prescription grade darts. Are you kidding? I don't have that kind of stuff lying around. I do. My parents used to use stuff like that sometimes. My mom could write prescriptions for the darts. I still have a box of them in the shed. Though they're probably pretty old by now. I don't know how long they're supposed to be effective for. there you have it. It's kill or be killed. If you ain't careful, you'll wind up in the middle of it. So go on, then go on home. Fine. I see you won't be moved. I respect that. Come on, Chron, let's go back to town. Maybe my viewers won't be too angry with me. About time. Have a nice night, y'all. Oh my gosh! That is how it works. So apparently, just because I noticed something, if I declare it, like if I didn't declare it, it might not have happened. But if I declare it, it might come true. So it's like a blessing and a curse kind of thing, right? As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Come on, I know a trail that'll, let us get around him. Oh dear, so we'll still do this. Hang on. Let's find out. I want to find out how this game plays. So I want to see this through real quick. Yes, I knew you wouldn't give up on the hunt. Lead the way. Oh no, we aren't actually heading back to town? Are you sure you don't want to, like, watch a movie instead? No way, not with Duke and his shotgun out there waiting to blow our heads off. Oh no, we aren't actually heading back to town. Aw, you don't have to worry about Duke. He's never actually shot anyone. Fine, I'll stick around. But know up front that I'm sticking around because I'm under duress. Okay, this could be fun. Oh, fine, there's no shaking you. You'll just follow me until I finally relent and go monster hunting. Sorry, Stella, this is just too much. Wait, you don't want to dip out now? The sun is about to set. Things are about to get good, I know it. I don't want to accidentally get shot today. Coming to my senses, I can't believe I almost followed you into the woods at night. What was I thinking? There's nothing out there. I'm tired. I'm going home. I don't even know. I'm not risking my life so we can run around chasing fictional animal. Tabitha is probably getting worried about me. I should really head back. It's okay. She knows me. We'll just explain that you were with me and all will be forgiven. Because you definitely don't want to try and head back without me, not when the sun is starting to go down. At least stay long enough to help me with my intro. It's been forever since I had anybody but Gretchen around to hold the camera. Her paws aren't really suited for the job. I can never get anybody else to say yes. I don't know, I'm not here for you. I don't know you, and I'm not here for you. Tabitha would hate it if I found out Risk My Life for a Stranger's video. Dude, we just met, we're not friends. We are, it's fine. Are you really willing to risk your life for some YouTube video that'll net, what, a few hundred views? Maybe a few thousand? I know I'm not. Thing is cryptids, it's not fun. Okay, I'll help, but this had better not end up any of us dead in a ditch. Sorry, I don't think I knew how much this meant to you. I'll come with you. Hang on. I'm gonna go here because I'm curious about this because it said there was set in stone earlier. And it says you won't be able to save everyone. So I know that no matter what I do, somebody's gonna die. But I'm curious if I can, like, bring her out. Though I think if I do it this way, she's probably gonna hate me. Are you really willing to risk your life over some YouTube video? Oh. I mean, I'm not that small. I do pretty good. It's not like the woods are that dangerous. Sorry, I get it. I'll let you go. I won't make you stay if you don't here. I just thought it would be fun. part ways. Started down the root-tangled path, the rocky, uneven terrain proving to be difficult as the sun finally slips behind the hills. Before you know it, it's pitch black, the darkness thick and heavy in a way you aren't used to. Oh. The woods have started to wake up around you, though you're not exactly doing your best to walk silently. Your presence doesn't seem to be scaring anything away, and your footsteps are accompanied by the rustling of night creatures as they scurry out of whatever holes they hide away in. Their unsettling calls pierce the calm night air. They sound strange, almost like screech owls, but their voices make the hair on the back of your neck stand up, like something inside you thinks you're in danger. And there's also something that sounds almost like a chicken? What, are we looking at a basilisk? There is something in the path in front of you. It's too dark to see. You know it's there. Well, I mean, I have no other options. There you go. Turn my phone flashlight on. Oh, that is definitely a trap right there. That's a trap. Look, something's hand is holding that, right? You take your phone out. You take out your phone screen. You take out your phone, the screen temporarily blinding you, ruining what little night vision you'd managed to acquire. You switch the flashlight on. Dude. Turn off that dang flashlight! Had the shot lined up just right. Poor birdie's lost so many feathers. She's gonna be bald as a bowling ball when we find her. Hey, you. Thought I told you to go back to town. What the hell are you doing so far out in the woods? Got lost? Stella didn't feel like taking you back, so you tried to find your own way down the hill. Not that it matters now. Come on, you're going with me while I track this thing down. No way I'm letting you wander around here unaccompanied. Interesting. Alright, well this is interesting. So, no matter what I do, we're gonna end up here. I told you this wasn't the one that I was gonna follow. But this is an interesting path, so I'm curious about that. But we are gonna follow this path. So, something fated has been locked in stone. Somebody here is going to die. We're gonna go back to this path, because this was the one I said I was gonna do. I just wanted to see. So yeah, interestingly, I don't have to click on Mystical, and we've passed them up a few times, but clicking on Mystical, it made this set in stone. And that was what I originally did, so this is the one I'm going with, because this is interesting. So it's good to know that that's kind of how the game plays. This is interesting. Aww. Sorry, I got a message from my grandma. I love my grandma. Maybe we'll talk with her in a bit. Alright. Oh, hey, Figure, what's up? So, Figure, to bring you up to speed, I have the mystical ability, and I chose a mystical choice, a mystical answer choice, and I ended up locking us in a path where somebody's about to die. So that's a thing. Also, so this is, of course, this is by the same people who did Slay the Princess. At the very, very beginning, I could choose who I wanted to be, or like my stats. There was like 7, I think, different options to choose from, and I could only choose 2 traits. So I chose Mystical and Keen Eye, and it's been giving me some really interesting insight. So spawn for the Mirror Dungeons of Olympus. I will be playing Olympus Company when I get done with this. Not here on stream. I just need to go play because I'm gonna do my dailies. But this is really interesting. I highly, highly, highly recommend this. And if you go, I highly recommend going back to the beginning of this stream and seeing what I just did, because I took a look at the other path. So, so here's this. I decided to go back and see what would have happened if I didn't lock myself in place. So this was that answer choice that I had chosen before I got here. And that answer choice, that was the mystical answer choice, locked this in place to where one of these people is going to die. Either Duke, or Stella, or little baby Gretchen, our little doggo. One of these people are gonna die. But had I not chosen the mystical choice and went with something else, this was another path that would have happened, and I ended up I tried to leave. I tried to get Stella to come back with me so she wouldn't die, but she wouldn't accept any of the choices to get her to come back. So instead, I got lost in the woods, ended up following him, and it looks like it's still gonna end up here, but it might have ended up that they lived, or maybe that both died. I don't know. We don't know. I have no idea. So I highly recommend playing this game for yourself. It's quite cool. And this game is still being worked on. So they have been loading up new chapters, and I think there's like 5 chapters right now out. This is probably not going to be a series on my channel, but I did want to give this game some love and some views, just so that people can see it. This looks really good, and I'm going to be playing it on my own and playing all the different paths and stuff, because it's really dope. And if there is actually interest in me playing this game live, I will do some more live, but it doesn't look like a lot of people are really here for the narrative, so probably won't be doing this. It's just a thing for me, just like Slay the Princess is a thing for me that I did for Christmas. But this is so good. This is such a good game. Please give the developers some love. For any org characters, just need 200 ID shots. That's good to go. Thank you. All right. So if I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career. Mystical, we all need to get out of the woods right now. If we don't, somebody is going to die tonight. Let's go ahead. We already started doing this. Mystical, why are you even trying to warn them? Fate is fate. There is no resisting it. You know this. Now, what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to threaten me? I don't know. It's just a weird feeling I get sometimes. A weird, bad feeling. It's never wrong. Are you, trying to say you're psychic or something? I am, actually. That is yes. Signs point to yes. Whoa. What am I thinking right now? Hush, you ain't psychic. You're just trying to unsettle me, so I let y'all go off in the woods to film your little video. Chron, I think you've freaked Duke out enough for one evening. Maybe we should leave the poor man to his wild goose chase. I am not freaked out by your friend's theatrics. But if it gets you out of my hair, sure, greatly disturbed. Now run along home. Stay out of trouble. Well, maybe, hopefully I saved Stella? Doesn't look like it, though. I think she's probably going to tell me we need to go back. So, this game did tell me at the very beginning I cannot save everybody. That there's literally not a way for me to save everybody. So, it just depends on your answer choices as to who lives and who dies, including myself. So, I have no idea. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, coast is clear. Come on. I know the trail. I know a trail lets us get around him. I'm going through this quickly because I already did this when I tried to talk her out of it. We aren't actually heading back to the town, Stella? Aw, you don't have to worry. He's never actually shot anybody. This isn't about Duke. Something bad is going to happen if we stay here. Wait, you don't want to dip out now. The sun is about to set. Things are about to get good. I know it. Sorry, I know I'm chickening out, but I don't want to accidentally get shot today. I'm just coming to my senses. There's nothing out here. I'm tired. I'm going home. Alright, well, it says fate is fate. I can't change it. So, I might just remain silent, because it seems like the more I talk, the worse these things get. Things are about to get good, I know it. I don't want to leave her by herself. Because if I go off If I go off and leave her, I feel like she's gonna die. And I'm sorry, if it's between her and Duke, I kind of want to keep her alive if I can. Sure, I'll stick around till sunset. Great! I promise it'll be chill. If it makes you feel any better, I'm not better. Not much usually happens in these hikes. We'll probably just head home pretty soon after it gets dark. Duke will never know we were here. There's a great overlook up the path. We can just start there. Path in the woods. Go on an adventure with your new friend. I don't know who dies. I don't know if I'm doing anything right. We'll find out. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands the camera to you, takes position. Alright, something's gonna pop out. Hang on. So, it did say I could hide this. There was stuff happening in the background before. Adding more modes. Okay, cool. 15 hours straight. Ahem. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Chron, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though most encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. I can take the camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes since the sun once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we get to take in all this gorgeous scenery. Duke may be gone, but that feeling in your gut still lingers. Something terrible awaits you, something unavoidable. Though what exactly is wrong in these woods still eludes you. Keen eye. What's wrong is that it's quieter than it should be. The air is a little too still, the creatures of the night a little too absent. These hills are stale. Alright. I mean, we're just gonna go ahead and save over this. There was nothing I really could have done there. Alright. It's hard to take it in with all the danger. Being this far from civilization stresses me out. I'm a little distracted from not wanting to be out here anymore. Quietly look into Scylla's eyes. I mean, we could kiss, but I'd like to get back to this little town would be nice. There's something wrong here. It feels oppressive, dark. You don't happen to mean stinky, do you? Do you think you're smelling a skunk ape? No, it's too quiet. The whole hillside feels dead. Now that you mentioned it, it is a little quieter than it usually is out in these parts. Maybe the skunk ape scared off some of the local wildlife. Uh-oh. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. Goodbye, cruel world! It's not yet. There's always a fake out first. Oh no, the skunk ape has found us. It's Duke back with a shotgun. Run! What was that? No need to panic. That's just a sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of the herd about big, scary predators like us. We're not big, scary predators. I'm pretty sure they're warning the herd about something else. Let's check it out. Let's check it out! Alright. Oh, this is the picture that I found. Oh, I remember another picture that I found. We might see something we don't particularly want to see in this next picture. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she searches with her flashlight. Yeah, that's weird. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. And then it's gone. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Did you not notice? She cannot handle deer. Did you not notice? Also, I watched Adventure Time. Deer are terrifying. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. Was it eating birds? Or did it have a weird growth? What was happening? You're too much of a potato. They don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? There was something wrong with that deer. Didn't you see its face? Now that you mention it, there was something a little off. I bet it was an abscess, maybe a tumor. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. But there's not much we can do about it. All right. Why do you bring Gretchen with you? She doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts. So I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is, running around the woods at 17. And I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise would have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? Well, that got my heart right up. I'm ready for the hunt. No, never too late to turn back. I don't actually think I'm really cut out for this sort of thing. Those deer genuinely spooked me. I don't know if you want me weighing you down. Don't be so hard on yourself. You just aren't accustomed to the sounds of the forest yet. When you go on your first few hikes, everything sounds like some horrible monster that's just waiting for an opportunity to shred you to bits. But eventually you realize it's mostly deer and raccoons, which probably won't go after it. Excuse me. Here, let's take a quick snack break before we get into the night's activities. Maybe some food will help your nerves. You said we were just gonna be till sunset. No! You liar! You liar, you lie, you lie. Take the trail mix, extra M&Ms. Take the snack bar, apricots, sesame seeds. Remain silent. Well, you might not be hungry, but I think it's probably a good time to take a bit of a rest anyways. We've been hiking for a while now, and if we're lucky, things might get exciting soon. You and Stella settle down on the overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sound of the evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being. So, tell me what it's like in Pawn. Do you have a house? An apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Chron. I live in an internet cafe. Doorless basement that floods whenever it rains. And then a closet in the house, 10 roommates, and a dingy studio apartment. I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I didn't find this guy. An old roommate of mine had him move in, then they left and just stuck me with him. He's not the worst roommate I've ever had, so I can't complain too much. The biggest issue is his complete lack of respect for my boundaries. He sleeps on the couch in the common area most nights, always unclothed. He steals bites of my food, which he thinks he's being really sneaky about. But there's nothing sneaky about taking a huge bite out of a freshly made sandwich when there are only 2 of us living there. Even if I'm in the other room when it happens. And he infringes on my privacy all the time, too. If I close the door in my room, he'll just start screaming, and sometimes even attack the door until I open it. Then just walks away like he has a complex about closed doors. Which, of course, also means he doesn't close the door when he's doing his business, almost like he wants me to watch him. Ugh. At least once a week, he somehow misses and leaves this big pee puddles. Always wind up stepping in it. It's gotten to the point that I think he's causing lasting damage to the house, and no matter what I say or do, it just doesn't get through to him. I think the developer has been here before, or at least knows what this is like in some spot in their mind. I have actually been in a very similar situation. Anyways, sorry for the rant, but I like to go on for hours about this guy. I mean, he's a cat. Yeah, but he's he's a kitty! I mean, he's a cat, yeah, but he's a particularly horrible cat. That's not like I could just give him away or anything. It'd be cruel. Wait, he's a cat? I love that. That's the best. Yeah, his name's Truck. Terrified I won't get my security deposit back because of what he's done to the place. So what do you do for a living? I build programmatic ads for company nobody's ever heard of. Sell arts and crafts on Etsy. First year associate, big law firm. I'm a streamer. Actually, a streamer. Oh, no way! Fellow content creator. Because we have a lot in common, Chron. What are the odds? What sorts of streams do you do? Art. Sometimes it's a project I've been working on for a while, and sometimes it's just me taking requests for a few hours. Oh my gosh, I could play this game all day. Oh, I love this. I love this. I don't even care. It's like one of these. It's just like when I played Stray, or when I played Slay the Princess, or when I played Edith Finch, or The Unfinished Swan, which is attached to Edith Finch. This is just my kind of game that like nobody ever goes to YouTube for or goes to watch. And it's so sad because these are so good. To be fair though, I'm not I wish that I was good at reading aloud. It's so difficult for me to read out loud that I stutter over my words a lot, which is so unfortunate because I love stories and I wish I could just read all of them properly so nobody felt like, I don't know. It's just a sad about it because I feel like I can't do these stories justice. Like if I was a better narrator or whatever. Like I'm good at narrating if I have it memorized, but without the time beforehand, just like sight reading is so difficult for me. It sucks. I want to do these stories justice. They're so good. All right. That's incredible. I've always wanted to be good at art, but that's one of those talents that never really manifested for me. I might try as I might. I'll have to check out your channel sometime this week. Sure. Come by. Be part of the gorgeous community. How do you like it? I wouldn't trade it for the world. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but I love it. So true! I love it all! It's so fun! It's the best! And yeah, I get... You do what? or comments like, talentless content creators. I'm like, whatever, man. Living my life. Hey. It might not be much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Yes! Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up what I do for anything. Yeah, I caught that. I didn't want you out here alone. Keen eye, for a moment, you think you catch something in the tree line from out of the corner of your eye, but before you can see anything, it's gone. I think I saw something out there. It might be a skunk ape. Do your best to pretend it isn't watching us. You don't want to scare it off. Okay, so... Ugh, this sucks because I think this path is just gonna let me get to know her and then she's gonna die and I'm gonna be so sad. I freaking don't want you to die. Like, I so badly don't want you to die, but whatever. I can't get you to... Alright, what about you? What's your story? I want to know about you. This is just a worse time to do it! Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside of town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it. And I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. You know what? I'm just gonna come to terms with it. You probably die. So I'm just gonna enjoy this moment and learn about you as much as I can before you do. Let's go. Keeping the house in the family? Is just you? Yeah, it's just me and Gretchen. My parents died a few years back. But it's okay. I've done my mourning. Life goes on. We still get to live in our beautiful family home, just me and Gretchen. Could be a lot worse. Yeah, I've just come to terms with it. You're gonna die. Alright. So, what were they like? Tell me about yourself before you die. What were they like? Did you get along? They were amazing. Two of the nicest people I've ever met. Interesting, too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods, on the trail, something. We certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself since his family didn't have much growing up. He always made sure I had food and that I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from the grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. My mom was the local vet, the lady all the farms in the county knew to call if their animals were in need of something. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's most of the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. So yeah, those were my parents. I'm sorry for your loss. I don't know what else to say, I'm just so sorry. My mom died pretty recently, so I get it. That's alright if you ever need to talk about things. Guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club. No need to overshare, dear lord. I'm sorry. It's okay. I know it's weird, especially since we just met today. Yeah, there's that sound. It's showtime. Whatever lurks behind the tree line is something best left unseen, but the events of this evening are already set in motion long before you stepped foot in Scarlet Hollow. Interesting! Interesting. There's no turning back now. There's something terrible out there. Everything else just went quiet. There's something terrible out there, Stella. Whatever it is, close. Here, watch Gretchen for a moment while I check this out. No! You and Stella inch toward the tree line as she shines the flashlight into the woods. As you approach, a series of weak plucks call out from the nearby bush. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. You are so dead. Oh, that is so not good. What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy sh... I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall. It doesn't look hairy either, so I think we could rule out a skunk in it. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's heading north. Let's go after it. I was on board this whole time, but now we found something. I have no way to get her to stop this. I was on board, but we found something. Let's go. Please. I was on board with you this whole cryptid hunting thing back when I thought it was just a spooky jaunt in the woods. I never thought we'd find something. Now's not the time to hesitate. I did think we'd find something. That's not accurate. I would just wanted her to come back. If we're catching this thing, we gotta go now. Leaving you no choice but to run after her, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by a leash. I'm sorry. I really, 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 really wanted you to live. I really did. Oh good, the monsters will get you first. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh my gosh, it's still alive. I guess we have to roll the camera. Ahem, it seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I hope we don't get demonetized for this one. Wait, do you hear that? Get away from all of the everything that is happening right now. Stella, I swear to God, didn't I tell you to go home? Birdie? Birdie, oh no, what happened to you, sweetheart? Dude, we just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. There's something really wrong with all of the animals we've seen tonight. Yeah, they've all had this really bad growth. Man. Yeah, it's like some kind of plague. This better not be contagious. Duke, we saw the thing that got hold of her. Got it on camera, too. I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something? You know there ain't no such thing. I mean, if we're all gonna be over here going to die, let's just all die together, I guess. You stoop down to look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen too close. She might try to take a bite if you don't stop her. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She's squirming slowly against her harness. Examine the growth. First you thought it might have been a tumor, but this looks like something else. Like something's pulsing beneath it. Oh, there. Yeah, it is an egg. It did look like it. She could still get better. Maybe she just needs that thing to pop. She'll be right as rain in a couple of days. Happened to me once. I don't know. It looks like there's something in there. Look more closely at the growth. You think you can see something squirming inside. Examine the head. The poor chicken's eyes looked up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in the eye sockets with unfortunate life. Examine the wing. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of the chicken's concerns. Whatever got hold of her busted her wing up, too. Yeah. Having investigated to your heart's content, you step back, give the bird some space. Do you think she's become an egg? Like one of those things is going to pop out of her? No, I refuse to entertain the notion. She ain't some kind of incubator. She just needs that thing drained. Maybe some antibiotics, that's all. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, but this is definitely what is happening. Like, what are we supposed to... Like, what are we supposed to do, man? I'm freaking out! Duke, I don't think it's a mountain lion that's been getting your chickens. Do you think we should put her down? This is just like that deer. Deer? What deer? We ran into one earlier, had growth just like Birdie. As you, Duke, and Stella take stock of the situation, a sound begins to wrap around you, gently at first, barely a whisper. Sounds like whispers, but then a guttural moan, then another and another, until suddenly you find yourselves surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery. I think we need to get out of here, please, and thank you. Agreed. We've all had enough excitement. Come on, Birdie, let's go. Are you guys hearing this? She starts filming again. I would like to go. I'm trying to see if I can hear what it's saying. As Duke scoops up the injured Birdie, the voices in the trees intensify. It's like you're all suddenly surrounded. The strange sound coming closer, growing bolder. What in the hell is that? You feel a tightening of the leash pulling at you from behind. Don't you step another foot closer, I'll shoot you, don't think I won't. The man hesitates, and the thing jumps forward, fixing what seemed to be its eyes on Birdie, tucked under Duke's arm. The leash is drawn fully taut, and then there is a sudden looseness. Gretchen starts making ungodly noises, screaming and howling along the din around you. Oh no! I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I tried to stop this, okay? You and Stella turn just in time to see another of the creatures slithering out from the bush. Gretchen whines and barks, reaching a fevered pitch as another creature's malformed hands grasp at her. Oh my god! What's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once, a patter of unnatural feet in the chaos. Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs it at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence as if paused, watching as one of the creatures attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Get your grubby little hands off my bird! Get the thing away from Gretchen. You dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. I'm so sorry! You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. But then there's the deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly it is gone. Duke? Oh my lord! Poor trigger discipline and unfortunate accident? Oh my god, what do we do? Okay, first thing first, I grab Gretchen. There, step 1 is done, Gretchen is safe, great, okay, step 2, what's step 2? Oh, not freaking out, that's not gonna help anybody. It's okay, we take some deep breaths and collect ourselves, we go home and pretend nothing happened. We go after those things, it's what he would have wanted, revenge. Why didn't you do something? You just stood there filming. No, don't you dare blame. Well, Stella, looks like you got footage you wanted. Happy now? Don't do that. Do not add blame to this BS. I mean, we don't exactly have a lot of time, but we need to leave, and none of these are leaving. I guess hopefully this is leaving. We call the cops, obviously. Do you have signal out here? I know I don't. Look, we're going to have to run through the woods to reach a road anyway. I say we might as well chase after those things and get as much footage as you— Excuse you! No one is going to believe us if we don't have proof of what happened. We owe it to Duke. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. I didn't want to bring this up, but that is so true. I mean, you're not wrong that we need proof, but we also have this guy is dead. And we also have a whole bunch of stupid stuff happening. We have to get out of here. Stella, we have to get out of here. Okay, let's go. As you and Stella quickly make your way back to the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. Keep moving, baby. You say nothing, continue forward with grim determination. We're almost there. You and Stella reach the main road and the whispers fade back to the sounds of nature. It sounds like they've stopped following us. I should get reception now that we're back on the main roads. Let's find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel the buzz in your pocket. 6 missed calls from Tabitha and 13 text messages. Oh man, I'm using up so many saving spots. I don't usually do this many times, but I'm so curious of all the different options. Alright. Call her. Go straight to voicemail. Text her that you're okay. Your message sits unread. Tabitha seems worried. It's pretty late, isn't it? Stella pulls her phone out and dials. Hello, Earl. It's Stella Richmond. I'm up in the mountains on the Espina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry! Earl, who's going to tell Bo? I guess now we wait. I don't like that happy smile on your face when somebody just died and we just called you that somebody died. You're just over here just chilling. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk 2 officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. Oh hey! We got a raid! Thank you, Ahmed! What's up? Hey! Salam alaikum. See right there. A thing jumps out in the woods, and then the shotgun goes off. What in Sam Hill? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury Doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac. No, there were more of them. There's more than one. They chased us around the woods. Whatever they aren't human. And they killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. Excuse me? But Okay, no! What? No! Upload that to somewhere! Don't you dare let them take this! Let me just turn it off and save the battery. You notice Stella popped something out of the camera and slid it up her sleeve. Good job, Stella! Alright! Alright! Stella for the win, let's go! Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning and retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I, please call me Earl. Earl, and I will escort you. And who are you exactly? That's Chron. They came into town today for the funeral. Oh, alright, sure. We'll escort both of you back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. It's not human! You know what? That's fine. Whatever you want to say. There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. Excuse your entire family, sir! He'll still be out there in the morning. Excuse your entire family, sir! We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. I don't care! Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights? Excuse your entire family, sir! Excuse you, sir! That's fine! Okay, fine! We'll be on alert for more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. May your donuts explode in your stomach, sir! Duh! Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine. I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist for your own safety. Hey! What's up? Stella sighs. Okay. Thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. Excuse your family, sir! Also, is Gretchen okay? Did it, like, poison Gretchen? Is Gretchen going to become the new, does Gretchen have a seed or a egg in her now? No! The cops usher you and Stella into the back of the squad car. Or do I? I mean, that thing looked like it was rearing up to go, like, stab something. You are just a cute little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff Hugby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella. A worried look stretched across her pug face as Hugby scratches behind her ear. Stella, are you okay? Stella is quiet and stiff next to you, back rigid as she stares out the window, jaw clenched. Hey, Stella, you good? She doesn't respond. You reach out and rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at her touch. You can feel some of her tension ease and hear her let out a self-soothing sigh. Oh my gosh, these guys are awful! You missed the huge... His brains got blown out! You missed it! Dude! It was... I could not stop it either. I knew it was gonna happen, and I could do absolutely nothing. I saved the dog, though, I think. I hope. I don't know if the dog is gonna become the next incubator or whatever. Like, it looked like it was gonna, like, attack the dog, and then all the lights went out. So I don't know. I don't think Stella's okay back here, fellas. Okay. I guess we just saw a man die. I don't know what to say either. Okay, so maybe this will let us out of the car. I don't think Stella's okay back here, fellas. Oh, I'm sure it's just a little car sickness. She'll be right as rain once we get back to the hill. So she'd best try not to hurl. In the meantime, we wouldn't want Franklin here to have to work late cleaning the squad car. We're only a few minutes away. Y'all better keep it together till then. I will punch your face! Ugh! Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to uneven pavement, and the car comes to stop in front of the small cottage. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. I pee freely. Sure, you're in town for for the funeral. Good. Don't you go leaving before that. I imagine you need to ask a few questions. We'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on them for us. Make sure they don't get into any more trouble. Y'all have a good night now. Oh, y'all have a good night now, this is Franklin. Bye-bye, Gretchen. Y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. A man got his brains blown out. You mother... And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Holy... Yeah, no kidding, man. I will wreck their entire family. Alright. Okay, Stella, why the hell would you ask if we could walk... Why the hell would you ask if we could walk home? No. I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you want to walk home? That's a fair question. I just had some bad experiences with cars. I don't know how to drive them, and I don't like getting in them unless it's literally a question of life or death. Which I guess tonight was. Sorry if I weirded you out. God, what a night. They seemed a little blasé about everything. I can't believe they're waiting until morning to even start looking for him. Who knows what those things are doing to his body right now? And what's worse is I think they implied that you're a suspect even after we showed them all the footage. They have to pin it on somebody. They're cops. It's their whole job to pin it on somebody, so of course they'd pick the out-of-towner. Here's hoping the footage clears my name. Yeah, no kidding. But it's okay, I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either. Because we're gonna do a little investigating of our own. We've got to find out more about those things. If we can get clearer footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I read every book on cryptids they have and never came across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over there. We should head over now before it gets any later. Oh yeah, I'm so down. Sure, why not? Let's keep this nightmare going. I should check in on Tabitha. I should check on Tabitha. My friend's place is on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop in first? I know I wouldn't want to head up that mountain road by myself after everything that's happened tonight. When you put it like that, sure, let's do it. Awesome! Let's go. I like you! I'm not trying to mess up any sort of possible shit between us, because I do think you're epic awesome. But I'm also trying to be practical, please. Alright. I hope she's still awake. Stella knocks on the door. Okay! Excuse the heck of the what? Out of the corner of your eye, you spot a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Stella, I think someone's watching us. She turns to look. Crud. Welcome home. That was at the very beginning of this game! It said you can't keep everybody alive, maybe not even yourself. Welcome home. Ah! I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm so dead. You're finally where you're meant to be, says Mystical. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure's already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Chron. Is it okay if I come in? You and Mrs. Forsyth briefly lock eyes. She's impenetrable, and you feel small and almost naked in her presence. There is something about her that's far beyond you. But you feel no threat, no malice. And then the moment passes and you see only the woman standing before you. Of course, you're in luck. I just put on the water for hibiscus tea. Okay, so she's a mystic like me, but she's just more seasoned than I am. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Oh, she's so cute. I like her outfit. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that button. Hang on. Look at that outfit. She's so cute, and her pretty hair. Oh, she looks like an older Dashi. She's so pretty. Oh, look at these pictures. Oh, I love this. Oh, look at that little angry face in the background. Ah, I love it. Hey, got to take a look at what I missed. For goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. Oh, welcome to my little nook. It's nice to finally meet you, Chron. I'm so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler. And now, poor Perlan is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Offer the boiled peanuts. You know what? I am going to offer you these rancid, disgusting, boiled peanuts that have been in my bag since the bus this morning. Here. At this point, I'm just doing it for fun. You hold out your bag of peanuts as a gift to Sybil. She offered you and Stella tea, after all. It's only polite to offer something in return. Oh my! Thank you for the kind offer, dear. But I'm afraid it's far too late for me to have something so salty. Who was that outside, please? Just a very sick man. You don't need to worry about him. I am worried about him! He said, Chron, welcome home, with blood on his shirt. I never met Perlan. You don't have to pass on your condolences to me. I have no feelings about the woman. You knew my mom? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth. How did you know that she died? Oh, Perlan was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of, bless her heart. I never met Perlan. You don't have to pass your condolences on to me. I have no feelings about the woman. I feel like that might explore something for me, but I also feel like it's kind of rude. We need your help. Ah, yes, those pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? Go on. Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. Oh, my lord! Have you contacted the police? Yeah, they did. Feck all! Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. That's a nicer way to say it. They did feck all! They're not even looking for the body until the morning because they want to go bowling! Those things are out there. I don't even know how to describe them. Here, I can show you. Pulls out a card she swiped from the camera and pops it into her phone. I wasn't about to just let the police hold on to this. At least not before I had a chance to make a copy. Good! I love you! You're the best! You're the best and I love you! I love you! I have so much love for you! I think you're awesome! The cops wouldn't know what to do with that footage anyway. Imagine if they accidentally erased it. Exactly! I'll give it to them if they ask again, but for now, we can examine the footage for ourselves. Oh! Where was this? Up the mountain, to the northwest. Within the town limits? Yes. I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder, if you can? I need to plug the memory card into a computer. You could go back and... I'd go back and get mine. Oh, no need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. You better come with Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Kanika's door is covered with stickers, their edges frayed from recent but failed attempts to remove them. This is a childhood room someone was unhappy to return to. I'm just going to save the way it is. If I want to redo all that, I can. Alright. Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Yeah, she always had that angry look in the picture, too. Oh, hey, Stella. Oh, and Gretchen! Who's a good potato? And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? Kanika, you're playing the peanuts! Here, boiled peanuts. Generosity is the best way to make friends. No. Tabitha's cousin. Oh, great. Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friends. I could not offer the peanuts. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out here. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Chron and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of this. Stella, are you okay? Oh, she had that Sailor Moon shirt! I love you, Kanika! Yeah! Woo! I have a friend who is very, very into Sailor Moon, and it makes me so happy. And, like, their room is so decked out in Sailor Moon stuff, and it's dope! It's like the best room I've ever seen. Alright. I'm fine, really, I'm okay. I'm fine too, thanks for asking. I'm just gonna remain silent. Poor Duke. Poor Beau. Has anyone told him yet? We talked to the police. I hope they told Beau, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be in much of a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss. What happened in the woods? We weren't supposed to see any of that. Whatever happened in the woods, we weren't supposed to see any of that. You're not wrong. My grandmother used to talk about pale creatures called ditchlings. She always said they were a terrible omen, a sign of suffering to come. Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Chron with these... What did I just read? I'm so sorry. With these... Talipto crap? Talipo? I don't know what that is. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. She always said they never hurt people, despite the grizzlies seen in the woods. But Duke is dead. Yeah, he shot himself. Then, if these are ditchlings, his death was an accident, or my grandmother was wrong, and she was very rarely wrong. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to befall. Mom, haven't they already been through enough? It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. I don't know if it is. Okay, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to those animals. You saw the chicken in our video. What was that growth? Alright, so let's explore a little bit. Maybe the ditchlings were here for Duke. We saw something living in that chicken. I saw something squirming around in that chicken. Oh, wait, no. Explore means that there might still be more conversation. I actually meant to do that other one, too. Hang on a second. Let me go back real quick. Sorry, my brain just wasn't braining. I thought that was also explore. Hang on. Because I wanted to mention about the ditchlings, because Duke dies. Maybe the ditchlings are here for Duke. Something like some sort of self-fulfilling prophecy. Unfortunately, no. Their presence forewarns something far more sinister than one man's death. Stop speculating about this occult nonsense. Let's focus on what we know. Right. What were those growths? I saw something living in that chicken. I wonder if we were seeing some sort of parasitic larval stage? Like they're really big doughy wasps or something. Honestly, that would be worse than them being supernatural. Oh dear, I'd forgotten entirely about the tea I put on. Let me fix you a couple cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know. It's getting late, and I should let Chron get some rest. I ran them ragged today with all the hiking and running through woods and terror. I can stay up. This is important. Ha, okay. Maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you call them? That's right. You go on home now, and do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night online. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. See you around tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you. Bye, Chron. I mean, thanks for not being as much of a butt as my cousin was, but at least my cousin blew up my phone. Oh, we did say that we were going to hang out later, didn't we? Oh, I'm sorry. Shoot, my bad. It's excellent iced or warm. Though the night's getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Helps wake the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Dog is looking over this way. Something over there? Alrighty, let's call it a night. Mind walking me home? And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. Genuinely, I would love to. Like, truly. I would love to. I think you're awesome, but I really need to get back to Tabitha. I am so concerned about her right now. I should probably head back before Tabitha has a connection. I should probably head back and check on Tabitha. Yeah, I really, really want to. I'm just wondering what else other things are. That's sweet of you. Are you sure you're okay heading back up the mountain alone? Sybil said those things were harmless. I think I'll be okay. It's not far. Well, I won't stop you if you really want to go back. Here's my number. Call me when you get there, okay? And good luck. She scribbles her number on a piece of paper before handing it to her. I got her number! See you tomorrow. Oh, see you tomorrow? Yeah, we're in this together. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. Bye! You begin the long hike back up to the Scarlet estate alone. Continued on the path. Almost home. Your salvation in sight. You make a mad dash to the door. Oh, thank God you're back. Where the hell have you been? Good cousin. End episode 1 at the estate. Oh, good, 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 good. I was really worried about her. Because, I mean, like, all this stuff is happening. I wanted to make sure she was okay. Even if you were a snot. Where the hell have you been? I called you back as soon as I had reception. I don't care. You gave me a heart attack. The miner outside the general store. There was a miner outside the general store tonight who called me out by name and everything. Wayne? Scared the crap out of me. Do you know what's going on there? It's a mining town. Of course there are miners walking around at night, and of course people know who you are. We don't get a lot of visitors in these parts. I watched a man die tonight. I went to the woods with this girl I met and to find some cryptids, and it ended with us watching a man die. Oh, so you met Stella then? That explains everything. And she's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. See you tomorrow. Can you tuck me in? Wait, you don't want to hang out? I'm still all hyped up on adrenaline tonight. I'd love to just hang out for a little bit. No, I'm not going to hang out with you. It's late. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Don't do anything stupid while I'm asleep. Just go to your room and sleep. I never went to the bathroom! I never went to the bathroom! I needed a potty! Did I go in the woods? I'm just gonna pretend that I went in the woods. You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistles through the house. Whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try leaving the night behind. I'm just gonna have to believe I went in the woods. It was more sanitary in the woods than it was on that toilet. As you collapse onto the mattress, you remember that you forgot to pee. You remember that Stella asked you to call her once you got back. Absolutely call her. I have a crush. Sorry, there's nothing that says it's a crush, but it felt like a crush, and I technically have a crush, so, you know, whatever. Hey, how are you? She sounds a little different, horrible in her throat. Did you make it back all right? Yeah, how are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. How are you? I'm sorry, did you say how are you again? How are you? Oh, I guess we've done that. Totally fine. I mean, as fine as I could be, I guess. You don't have to worry about me. Go get some teas. Okay, I'll call you tomorrow. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but a bad dream. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Oh! That was chapter 1! I love this. I would love to make this a series. It's just that there's so few people who like dialogue and story. This was so good, though. Oh, this is so good. And this art! You can tell so much love went into all of this. Here, let me turn up the music. Is there something in the background? Look at that light in the background. Oh, you can't see my cursor. And we're gonna have to explore the mines. Oh, this is so good. With all the locks on that door, we're definitely gonna go in that room. And we're definitely gonna regret it, and I'm definitely gonna do it. Oh, this is so good! Ah, this is so good! Oh, this is so good! I wish more people liked story games. I wish more people liked stories. Dear Lord. This is the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. This is so good. If you'd like to continue with this world state in episode 2, please save your game now. Would you like to see a recap of episode 1 before starting episode 2? Ah! This was good! Alright, well... we're gonna have to end it here, because that is Scarlet Hollow. This is episode 1 of it. I think this is gonna be a one-off on my channel, at least until... Oh, I didn't expect it to just... I was thinking I could get to the opening screen. I wanted to at least see the opening screen. Whatever. I think this will be a one-off on the channel for now until maybe next December for Christmas, or like my Christmas present to me, or it might be my birthday present to me in July. Because I love these games, and I know they don't do like well or whatever. I'm gonna see if this pops back up real quick. Yes, it does. Okay, so this was the warning that I saw at the very beginning, that this is a horror game, and but this was the thing that I saw here. You won't be able to save everyone. You might not even be able to save yourself. Welcome home. So I love this, and I highly recommend it. Please go play this for yourself. Check out other versions of like different ways to play each episode. I believe that there are 5 out so far, or the 5th one is coming out, or something like that. Please check this out. Please support them. This is so good. This is my happy place. I think I'll play these games as my presents to me. So these are going to be my July and December, because my birthday is in July. So for July, I'm going to have my birthday present to me month. And we're going to do maybe the rest of Scarlet Hollow. And then come in next December, we'll do another story game, because gosh darn it, I love these. Anyway, we have Elden Ring tomorrow, and we have another Chill Create on Tuesday, and then we're gonna have the week off after Tuesday until the 1st of January. So I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend and a wonderful holiday season, and I will catch you later. Thank you all who came by. Ahmed, Exodus, Boozecast, and I think and Tectonic was here earlier. Was that all the people, I think? There's everybody. I think we had somebody else pop in here for a second. Oh yeah, we had Alice Stim. And Afro Soul came in for a minute. What's up? I hope you guys enjoyed this, or at least come back to see this. Oh, and we had Figure here. Yeah! Alright, but yeah, I hope you guys please check this out again. Please do. Yeah. Gosh, I love this. I love stories. I would love to work with them and make a game with them. I think they think the way I write. Alright, well, wishes, dreams. Catch you later. Stay gorgeous. Bye.